to acknowledge and say a big thank you to Mallory's parents and our gracious hosts this evening, Jimmy and Jody Gass. Also extending a big thank you to our parents, Mel and Anna Justak, for a great time rehearsing. I'm Mel Justak Jr., the eldest Justak sibling, and along with Tony, we are honored to be Matt's best, I guess co-best men is the best way to put it. Thank you to Matt and Mallory for letting us share this special day with you. The common tie that binds the Justaks, and as we've learned, getting to know the Casters is the same with the Castor family, is a strong commitment to family. That's evidenced tonight on the stage because Matt chose not one brother to be a best man, but he had both his brothers up here to be best men. So Tony and I, we think it only fitting that Matt's closest brother come up here to help welcome Mallory into the family. So Marlena, can you please join us? Many good qualities that will make him a very good husband to Mallory and, God willing, a great father. The first of which is that Matt is a very passionate individual. When he finds something or someone that he cares for, he is going to buy in with every ounce of his energy. A case in point is probably the best example is from 20 years ago when Matt was only 10 years old. Like many boys of that age, he played video games with his older brothers. And like any younger brother, Matt really wanted to beat the pants off his brothers in any competition that there was. But he just couldn't do it. Until one fateful day, playing that game, NHL 95, on the Sega Genesis. Where Matt finally beat me in dramatic fashion by scoring a game-winning goal in overtime. And to say that Matt was elated would be an extreme understatement. In fact, Matt started running around our house like a crazed lunatic. To the extent, I'm sure that most of you know Matt, he would probably act the same today if the Cubs ever won the World Series. And this went on for a good 30 seconds or so, yelling things that God knows what he was saying. It was indecipherable to anyone. And the only thing that brought him down was when he came back from the room still screaming like a crazed lunatic 30 seconds later and proceeded to headbutt and put his head through my parents' living room window. Luckily, without a cut on any part of his body. But another characteristic that's going to serve Matt well in his marriage is that he took quick responsibility for his actions, because he went from the highest of high to the lowest subdued tone one can think of for a 10-year-old. Mom.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Matt, Mallory, I want to personally say thank you as well for having been part of your special day today. I want to talk about a little thing known as loyalty. So Matt is one of the most thoughtful and loyal individuals I've ever known. You have always been there for me, Matt, through the good times and through some of the bad times. And for that, I'm forever grateful and forever indebted to you, so thank you. So there's no better way for me to describe Matt's loyalty than relate it to something that most Justaks hold near and dear, and that's sports. Many of you already know this, but Matt is a huge sports fan, and if you were at the rehearsal last night, you saw the cake, you know this. While there's several teams that Matt cheers for on a consistent basis, there are 4 that top the list. And feel free to cheer when I say these 4, but no particular order. Indiana basketball.
Yeah!
Notre Dame football.
Oh, yeah!
Dumb Bears.
Yeah!
And last but not least, the Chicago Cubs. These teams haven't won a single thing since Matt can remember, but yet he continues to pour his heart and soul into when we talk about loyalty, we talk about how you pour your heart and soul into these teams. But, you know, growing up as a kid, it would have been easy for you to follow what your friends are doing and cheer for teams that win all the time, like the St. Louis Cardinals. Or, God forbid, the Green Bay Packers. But this just proves Matt's loyalty. Now, he's surrounded by centuries of failures with his sports teams, but yet he continues to stay loyal to them. So much so that when Matt and Mallory made the decision to move back to Chicago, guess where they ended up? 2 blocks away from Wrigley Field, home of the Chicago Cubs. Coincidence? I think not. So while Matt's extremely loyal to his sports teams and his family, there isn't a thing or person on this planet that he's more committed or loyal to than you, Mallory. This is evident in the way that Matt always seems to mysteriously disappear from social gatherings without telling a single person, only to run off and be with you. So passion, which Mel mentioned earlier, and loyalty are great foundational traits for a successful marriage, and Matt, you exceed at both of them.
The third thing that Matt is all about is family. Matt truly cares about his family. And, I mean, it's evidenced by all of you guys here tonight. We have people that flew in from Spain and from Vermont all the way to Arizona, that your family truly loves you too. And they're here to celebrate and witness a special day with you guys. But we want to thank our parents for instilling those wonderful family values in us. And also, they got those values from their parents, and we're blessed to have with us tonight our 94-year-old Nana, our grandma. So, we're so happy she can be here. As both of them kind of already said, Matt would do anything for his family. This has shown that when we were younger, he never put up a fight, that I'd always make him play Barbies with me. But don't worry, he was always the Ken doll. He always had to be Ken. We didn't make him actually do the Barbie. And whenever Mom enrolled me in gymnastics class, she had to do something with the active boy, and so he also had to be enrolled in gymnastics. He never put up a fight. He actually liked doing the somersaults and everything. And he also agreed to be my maid of honor in our wedding. And instead of standing with the guys and having a good time, he had to fluff my dress and hold my flowers. But again, he did it all and took one for the team. And he did it with a smile on his face, and he did it for us. So, or all those things for me, I guess. But anyways, I thank you for that. Matt also has always wanted to know about his family's past. And this was evidenced whenever our cousin Annie, she got married less than 10 years ago. And instead of going out with all of us after the wedding, he decided to jump into bed with our parents and asked them multiple times, please tell me about our grandfather, tell me about our grandfathers. And again, this was less than 10 years ago. Less than 10 years ago. But Matt wanting to learn about his family's past is only going to shape your family's future. And again, Mallory, he would do anything for his family. And you're his family now. And we are so excited and honored that you're part of our family and that we can officially welcome you into the Just Stack clan.
All right, can everybody raise their glasses? Matt and Mallory, congratulations. May your marriage be blessed by God with love, laughter, and forever after. Always stay passionate, loyal, true to your family values, and never forget how much we all love you. To the bride and groom, cheers. Now I have one more announcement to make. One more announcement. I've been asked to break this news. So it gives me great pleasure to announce that Matt and Mallory are expecting everybody to have a good time. So see what I did there? So we're please make your way to the dance floor right now for a special wedding video. Again, all guests, please make your way forward to the dance floor.